Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? Welcome back aboard Cardboard Sim. Let's get some tunes going here. Alright, everything looks good. Hey, Nate, how's it going tonight?
Hey, Sauce.
Howdy.
How goes it, Sauce?
Going good.
Sounds good. Alright, so we have a nice little flight today. Climb up over some mountains here and do a little bit of water crossing over to Belize. We have a 218 nautical mile run this evening. And let me finish getting this plugged in here, which is MZBZ. And we'll get you loaded into 750. Okay. I got my Navigraph back up and running, so I'm happy. I can see what's going on here. All right. Pre-flight is complete. We will, let me see. We got to do some climbing here. I say we're gonna need to get up to at least 8,000 initially, and see where that takes us. So up to 8,000. Winds are to the west, so we could do a runway 02 departure. So there we go. Pre-flight is complete now. Seatbelts are fastened, no packs on board, all avionics is off. Circuit breakers all in, landing gear is down, flaps are up, cowl flaps are open, lights as required, fuel selector to the fullest tank, and let's get some power going. We don't have power. Hold on a second. Why do we not have power? Well, it might be good to turn on the good old Mobi. Alright, now let's get some power. There we go. And make sure end throttle's full. Pump. Correct the throttle. We got a good start. Avionics is coming on. Air is coming on. Let's get these lights off. What is your issue? Should be on now. Okay, let's try it. There we go. SimLink is on now. Let's get a little bit of glow in the cockpit, shall we? Up to 1,000. Looking good, looking good. All right. Oh man. Let's if y'all ready, we can go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know if anybody else is going to. Wait, hold on. Somebody said hold on for a second. Okay. Hey, Travis, how you doing tonight? All right, so we are going to go ahead and taxi out to runway 02. Taxi lights are coming on. Flight plan for the evening is Mike Hotel Tango Golf to Mike Zulu Bravo Zulu. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat here. Mike Zulu Bravo Zulu. Ah, you beat me to it, Jose. Alright, cool. Brakes are released. Brake check. Brakes are good. And first notch flaps coming in. I see Jose and I see Sauce. Okay, you want us to hold, Travis? Oh man. Look like skies are a little better today than from yesterday.
That's a good looking plane, folks.
Yeah, it's still looking weird over here. I decided not to even mess with that stuff over there, man. I'm okay. I tried a couple times. My spotty senses just said leave it alone, so I did.
It's all good.
Oh, that's all right. We could waiting for Travis to get loaded up in here. Who knows? Jack might pop in. You just never know. Jack Sparrow. Maybe he'll show up.
Actually, I'm gonna load up in the VTEL.
Okay.
I'm just flying the VTEL. Fun aircraft.
It's a very fun aircraft, man. Very fun. So I was talking with Jose a few minutes ago before we got loaded up here, and after somewhat of a night's rest, I guess you can say, I woke up with a good heart and a good mind to go forward with the my new gauge panel. So I'm not gonna go with Air Manager anymore. I mean, I'm gonna run Air Manager up until I get everything done. I've already printed out 2 gauges and all the parts, you know, that comes with it. So I'll be in the process over the next week, getting everything printed out and getting all the motors and all that good stuff ordered. I got enough motors right now to take care of the two gauges that I've already printed out. So once the rest of those come in, and I gotta order myself some I need to order a roll of transparent, or shall I say clear PLA. So I found the gauges that I'm printing out are, I think his name is Mark on printables. I was gonna do Captain Bob's setup, but I like Mark's. It's cleaner, I guess, in a sense. I mean, not to discredit Captain Bob at all, because his product is good too. So I'm gonna go with those, and I found a guy who he did a remix for Mark's panel, or his gauge bezels, and what he did was he added, it's almost like a spacer for the gauges or the bezels that Mark created to add backlighting to the gauge. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I need that in my life. So I'll be backlighting all the gauges. Now that's mainly just for the 6-pack. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the other gauges, because I'm gonna have to get rid of the yippers. It is definitely a cozy setup, man. I love it. I appreciate it. So since I'm going the route that I'm going, I'm gonna have to get rid of my JPI. Well, what I'll probably do for the time being, because I'll still be flying 2020. So what I'll probably end up doing is I might just hold on to it and hopefully see if Air Manager app will do the swap, so that it'll, the app will be working with 24. If not, then I'll have to create the map RPM gauges. Then I'll have to start doing the oil pressure, oil temps, the fuel, all that stuff. So all of this will probably, it won't get changed. I mean, the positions of everything right now stay the same. It'll just be different from, that panel to actually steam gauges. And I'll have to add some more over here to the left. I'll probably add some down here at the bottom, all that good stuff. I'm still going to leave this section right here open between my flap and gear down indicator, because that's where my that's where the Bonanza, the original Bonanza, single throw over yoke setup comes from. It comes right out of that hole there. So I'm going to leave that free when I start working on prototype number 2 of the single throw over. It will be available to me. So that is what's going on. That is the update for the sim, and more to follow as I get all the gauges up and running and all that good stuff. So I'm excited to really turn this thing into an even more realistic setup. And like I said, I'm gonna be backlighting all of that as well. So even when I dim these lights all the way down, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another encoder probably over here, and that encoder will dim and brighten all the gauges. So yep. So in my mind, I got everything set up in my head on how it's gonna look. How's it coming, Travis? You about ready? Did you load back in the same place, Sauce?
Yeah, he just changed the aircraft.
Okay. I'm gonna okay, where are you? I don't see you. You must be somewhere. Do you have make sure you have multiplayer set to all in your settings, and make sure that you are on the US East server. That way we can see each other. Woo. Got the Coronado out today, I see.
I don't think that's Sauce. Somebody else.
No, that's me.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah, I switched.
Come on, man. Don't scare me.
And it's crazy. You can tell the big difference between the BR Sim Designs VTEL and the Coronado. The Coronado has a more scalable design to it. BR Sim Designs, it's close. But like I said, I like BR Sim Designs for the fact that they actually have tip tanks. I wish Coronado would do that, or somebody would create tip tanks for the Coronado model. If I knew how to do it, I would do it myself.
Yeah.
We're just looking for Travis, and we can go ahead and get this thing rolling. $217 miles. We'll knock it down about hour and a half-ish. Well, yeah, hour and a half, roughly. Oh man. Okay. Give it a couple more minutes. Talk to me, Travis. All right, we got the green light. We're rolling.
Green light, go, 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 go.
All right. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and take off here at Alpha. We got enough runway.
You go ahead and go first, Sauce.
Okay.
All right. Landing lights and strobe is coming on. Let's get it trimmed out here. We are clear. Hold real quick. Let Jose doing the old man taxi.
nice and slow.
All right. Power's coming
Low
in.
and low.
Power set. My 6-pack is dead right now. I'll use my GPS until I get off the ground. I'll figure what's going on with that. Looking for 70. There we go.
We're cruising at 500 again.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this weather is. All right, positive rate gear is coming up. Speed check flaps coming up. All right, let me see what's going on with this fella right quick. We're gonna have to kind of climb straight out of here, cause we're gonna need to get some altitude. We won't make it. Well, I won't make it over. Me and Sauce won't make it over these hills if we turn left right now. So I'm gonna depart straight out here for a little bit, and then we'll make the turn.
I'm running extra heavy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually turning right now.
Yeah, I gotta get some more altitude going first. Hey Juan, how's it going? I thought you play on vatsim. As of now, Travis, we only do. Well, right as of now, we're doing multiplayer on Flight Sim 2020. However, I do vatsim, but for the purpose of these flights right now with everybody, we just do multiplayer only because not everybody is set up on a vatsim. I think I know what's going on with my 6-pack. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out to the left here. I think I got enough power here to get up over these tops here. And there's that that guy that took off earlier in the citation.
For me, he was in the Airbus A350.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see it on the left, the A350.
I can't complain, man. Things are good on my end. Because the MS-20 I have, I didn't buy it myself. I can't play online with it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's kind of a bummer there. Yeah, that would be the only way, Travis, is for all of us, you know, for you to fly with us has to be an online thing. All right, let me where are we at here? Let's go initial 8,000.
I already reached 8,000 right now.
Oh, yeah, he was climbing. So I gotta figure out what's going on with this. Well, I think I know what's going on. So sometimes what happens is because my son uses my iPad during the day to play games and things of that nature. And sometimes he begin to press some buttons and stuff. And next thing you know it, he'll turn Wi-Fi off and turn it back on, and then the Wi-Fi will go, it'll connect to another Wi-Fi, and not the one that the sim is set up on. So let me get this sorted real quick. Yep, that is exactly what happened.
Glenn, you're gonna have trouble keeping up with us in the helicopter.
There we go. 6-pack is back on board. How you doing tonight, Glenn? Oh. Yeah. Stop it. Gotta get this. Don't touch it. There we go. Okay. It's a process taking this thing in and out, I must say. Since I changed up a few things, it used to be fairly easy. I mean, it's still easy, it's just more so
I'm gonna wait for you guys. I'm slowing down.
we're gonna have to climb up some more. I can already see it. Let's go up to 10. Okay. Set up here. I apologize, y'all. I'll be with y'all in a minute. Yep. And, okay. Cool. All right. Altimeter is 3007. Jose out there with the afterburners on us tonight. Oh man. Whoa. Sauce, you okay?
What? What happened?
What was that?
What do you mean?
Was that you?
I don't know. I'm climbing.
There was a plane that literally just like took my whole nose off.
I saw that.
You saw that, Jose?
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, that was you.
didn't know that was me.
No, man, I wasn't paying attention. I started climbing. I didn't realize you were above me.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm climbing way too hard anyway.
Yeah, I'm climbing at about 500 feet a minute.
Yeah, that's where I just said it.
Good day, mate. How goes it, Sess? Just when I thought that clouds were gonna be pretty good for us, here they come. I'm working on it, Sess. I'm working on it. I got that song loaded up on my phone.
Glenn is coming fast, man.
I will present the song to the public on the Key West back to Miami flight, which should be Friday. Cause tomorrow, after this flight tonight, tomorrow we head to Cancun, and then from there we're gonna do a Cancun to Key West, and then quick bathroom break, and then take it on into back to Miami, exact where it all started. Yeah, I had to dig through a few different I'm gonna keep going. And then climb up to 12. We gotta get above these clouds. I'm gonna go up to 12.
Okay.
So when I listened to the song, the lyrics that he was saying versus some of the when I was looking up like the lyrics, some of the words were different, so I had to do some digging to find the lyrics that guy actually sang it. That song has been sang by numerous people. It's a good song though. I like it. It's a real good song.
Are you into beatboxing?
Nah. I used to do it for fun when I was little with the friends, but I'm just a music producer now. Which I haven't been in my studio in a while. I'll eventually
Probably filled with dust.
say that again.
Probably filled with dust.
No, I keep it clean. I just haven't had the time to get on that side of the room and create any music. I've been so busy with other things, mainly the sim.
Understandable.
So Sess, I don't know if you was listening to the stream a little earlier, I guess you can say. So to get you caught up to speed here, I decided to go forward and create my own gauges. So that's already in the work. So I'll be posting videos as each gauge is complete. Yeah, I just decided, why not? I have the equipment to do it. I have the knowledge to make it happen. So why not go that way? And then, it gives the sim more value to me. Makes it look even more realistic than what it already is. and you know, it's a challenge. So, and then of course, I no longer have to deal with network issues when it comes to, you know, the gauges and all that. I know it all work as long as mobiflight don't dump on me. Yes, definitely. Like I said, I would definitely be shooting videos as each gauge is being made. So I gotta get I gotta figure out how many motors. I have 3 stepper motors right now on deck, so that's enough to take care of the two gauges that I have printed out now. I just gotta get to Staples and get some get the labels, the actual, you know, gauge face. I gotta get those printed out because my printer decided to dump on me for whatever reason. It doesn't want to. Well, I won't say it took a dump, but you know, these new printers nowadays, I don't really care for them. So the printer that I have is I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it uses the refillable ink cartridges, and so the system detects when it's there, and for some odd reason it keeps kicking out of the network saying that that my account is not set up, but it is, and so it won't let me print because it's not. It detects the cartridges, but it says that I don't have an open account to use them, and you have to have an open account to use the ink cart. It's weird. So I think I'm just gonna go to Staples, and I think I'm gonna print the face plates on instead of doing like just regular paper. I'm actually gonna print them out on like labels, so like peeling sticks pretty much. So I got to do that, and like I said, order some more motors, and I gotta order me some clear PLA. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Office. Okay. Yeah. Office work. Oh man, come on here. Can I get a little bit more out of that? See if I can get a little bit more. Because Jose is getting it right now. But yeah, so like I said, I gotta order me some a roll of clear PLA because I gotta use that to create a spacer bezel, so that I can actually backlight all of the gauges, and all the gauges will be on their own separate encoder for dimming. I don't know how many gauges I need to print out as of yet. Right now I'm just focusing on the main 6, and then I gotta figure out where to go from there. And then I think once I get done doing all the gauges and, you know, redoing the panel with all the new gauges, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my the second prototype of the single throwover yoke setup. I actually watched some videos and looked at some pictures from like between YouTube and Google and stuff like that to look at how the mechanism works for that particular yoke. And man, it's crazy how it works. It was nothing that I thought. So if y'all never seen what a bonanza yoke, you know, your typical classic throw over yoke, or even the dual link, but where how it has the shaft that comes up the middle of the panel, right? So that shaft that goes behind the panel, it's connected to this like claw mechanism in the back. So it's ran off of there's a vertical what do they call it? Can't think of the name of it. It's almost like a bracket in a sense. Like say for instance, like you take a hinge, right? So you have a vertical hinge like this, and so as you pull it, it opens up and it closes. But then it also has a horizontal as well. So it looks like a claw. So as you pull the yoke forward and back, this claw is like opening and contracting. So that's how the yoke is set up as far as the pitch and the roll, right? Well, at least for the pitch goes. Now the roll is all set up within that mechanism as well, but once that comes out, inside it then connects to its, you know, the bar itself, and it locks in with like a T-lock almost, or something of the sort. Like it fits into a groove, right? And so that what allows the crossbar to actually lock into place. So there's no up or down movement. See, that was my biggest problem, because I could never get my first prototype to work right. That's why I had to use the drawer sliders to keep the yoke from just dangling down. So now that I saw that, I know how to fix that problem. And now how I used my roll was, it was a real crazy design. I wish I would have shot videos of the inside of the mechanism. I don't think I ever actually did a video on how I actually built it, and I'm mad at myself that I didn't do that. But nonetheless, what I was using was I was using 3D printer pulleys. You can buy them in a pack, you know, a couple bucks on Amazon. And I was using the belt as well. So what I did was, if you're looking, if this side over here is the yoke, and then this is the center part that goes in and out of the panel, it was just a pulley to pulley, and I had a belt connected. And then those pulleys were then tightened down onto a very, very thin threaded bar, pretty much like a long bolt, a very skinny bolt. And I had that running through the other end, and then that was connected to the yoke itself. So when I turned the yoke, it turned the pulley, which then turned the belt. So like I said, in theory, you know, the proof of concept was there. It actually worked itself out. But it was a sloppy design. But now that I see how they actually do it, they didn't use belts, they actually used chains. So I have pulleys and I have chains. So I'm going to attempt to redo it now that I know where my issues were. I'm gonna get it working first, and I'm gonna build it outside of the sim, of course, and make sure that it runs and it flows and all that good stuff. And from that point, once I can test it outside of the sim, then I'm gonna move into phase 2 of that yoke, and that's turning into a force feedback system. And then once I get the force feedback system working and it runs with the sim, you know, it runs outside of the sim good, then I'm gonna have to go into the hangar, the sim hangar, and do a quick upgrade on the yoke system, which probably would take me, a day. I say probably a weekend. It just depends. To get everything mounted, because I'm gonna have to pull the TV back off and all that good stuff. Y'all know how it goes. It's a process. But yeah, so those are the goals for the sim as of now. And I think that should set me straight. I got some other things going, which you all will see when that time comes. I'm excited about that as well. So stay tuned for that video for sure. I appreciate it, Sess. Yeah, man. The more and more it seems like the more time I spend in this little box of mine, the more nonsense I want to start doing to it. But I mean, that's the beauty of a DIY, and especially for sim builders. Like I always say, and everyone else who's been in this world. Hey, there's Sauce over there. Is that Sauce? Sauce, is that you?
No, I'm behind y'all.
So who is this to my right then?
Is that Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn's in a V.
Glenn, is that you next to me? Hey, Bombasso. Glenn, that's you off to my right. Yeah, I mean, that's the beautiful thing of sim builds, man. It's never a finished product. I don't care, cause I can get all this stuff done and I'll still look in this box like, you know what? I would like to add some material to the roof instead of just looking at the phone. Or I might. I've thought about trying to figure out how to do more of a round out my corners here. So instead of it being square, actually round it out. So there's always something. Well, how goes it, Glenn? He was just there, now he disappeared on me. He was just off my right side just a second ago. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Glenn out here acting a fool. Why my spotty sensor says that Glenn is up to no good behind me right now? I feel like Glenn is behind me doing something he ain't got no business doing. Where you? Nah. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, here he comes. Just Yeah, he just crossed back over to the left. He's up there doing something. Jose out there getting it right now. Jose, how many miles you got? What's your miles showing to destination?
It's 140.
Okay, so you 5 miles ahead. Let's see here. There we go. Mr. Glenn himself in the V22. Man, I see those things 24/7 at home. Like literally, their glide plat or their approach, I guess you can say, glide paths all the same, is literally right over my house. So from sun up to sundown, that's all you hear. Between those and Apaches and some Blackhawks, an occasional 130 will come through. 16s. Some King Air 350s. See one come around every blue moon. C-17. But man, I'll probably see a C-17 like maybe 3 times out of the year. Yeah, that's about what I see. Every once in a while, we might get some 18s to come through. But we also have Cherry Point, which is another air station, probably about 45 minutes to an hour drive from here. That's where they do all of our air. That's where we go to. Well, that's where they have our air shows, I guess you could say. Yeah, outside of that, then you listen to the Abrams shooting stuff. Here is mostly PC-21 training aircraft. Up north you see F-18s and 35s. Now Cherry Point, if you want to see F-35s, go up to Cherry Point. I mean, you can literally. They don't have, like, they have hangars, but most of them, you know, they're just kind of out there on the flight line up under a, like a aircraft port, shall I say.
I saw an Osprey, I think 3 days ago, fly over.
You seen an Osprey at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, the air station here where I live, that's one of the homes of them. So.
But guess what livery I had?
I have no idea.
I forgot the name of it, but it's the one that the president uses.
Oh, the like the dark green or the Well, you talking about that, or you talking about like the blue one, like the blue and white one?
The green.
Oh, okay. I know the livery you talking about. I just can't think of the name of it. Yo, buddy, what do you do? Where you been hopping around at? Haven't seen you in a while. Sound like a game of Call of Duty. For real in your own backyard. Oh yeah, it's crazy, Sess. It's you be amazed. You never know what you're gonna hear from one day to the next. 17 C-130Js, 27Js, KC-30s, 737 business, 350s. It's all the Falcons. C-130J model, that's my baby. That's what I worked on and flew with. Also the P8s, the E7s. Nice. MQ-4Cs. Now, in well, I won't speak that. Well, it's not like they don't know. It's not like that's. I'm just trying to. I got to be careful sometimes because I'll get to talking. And there's just certain things that is still. Trying to get this car back and running. Got to get back to work, man. Shoot, as much as you've been flying, you should have made enough money in economy to go and buy you a brand new one. You out here buying planes, you be buying car parts. I was just messing with you. So something that shocked me, because we have, well, for the most part, we have 3 different drones that we use, right? Now, I had seen 2 on a regular basis, you know. But when I was in, where was I at? I think I was in Italy. Yeah, I think it was Italy. And we was just stopping through to fuel up. And that was the first time my eyes seen which one is it called? It's the big one we got. It'll come to me. Not the what is it called? Anyway, I got to see it up close in person for the first. Like, I actually watched it come in and land, and I was so shocked at how big this thing is. This thing. No, the Raptor. I think that's the Raptor. This thing is huge. Like, it has a like the wingspan is bigger than a, like, way bigger than a Cessna. Like, you're almost talking like G6 wingspan. Like, this thing is humongous. And I'm just like, the guys who fly those gets paid a lot of money. And that's the cool thing too. I don't know if y'all know this, but the pilots that fly the drones, they actually get flight pay, but never fly. They just sit in their little cubicle somewhere and fly. And they get all the bonuses as if they was a real pilot. We have the Triton unmanned drones. The Triton. What did that one look like? No, it's called the Reaper, not the Raptor. I just thought about it. The Reaper. Look the Reaper up. That joker is big. They finally updated the PC-12 SimWorks Studio. Having fun. Oh boy. Yeah, I haven't seen you around. I'm like, man, what happened to Bunny? Have any of y'all ever seen a U-2 take off or land? Or even been close to hearing one? I didn't know that thing got that loud. That joker gets loud. It's a pretty cool sight to see, Glenn. We were in in Cyprus, and which every time we did that mission, it was a miserable day, because it should be a short day, but it ends up turning into a long day. So what we would do is we would fly to Turkey. But because Turkey and Cyprus don't get along, right? So we can't do a direct to Cyprus and then back to Turkey. So what we have to do is we'll have to fly 2 hours. So we would have to fly out to international waters and then enter into Cyprus. Do our thing. But then what sucks is when we get to Cyprus, 9 times out of 10 we're on the ground. Like it takes us, by the time we hit the ground to do our thing, we're pretty much ready to rock and roll within an hour. But we can never get clearance back out of there for like 3-4 hours. So we're on the ground for like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, right? And so one particular day we was out there and we were just hanging out, and I saw these 2 sports cars pull up, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, this got to be a very, very laid back airport, just be having 2 sports cars out here just hanging out on the flight line. And then it dawned on me what was going on. I said, wait a minute. This ain't that kind of show. Cause I saw the guys getting the pogos set up. And next thing you know it, you look up and here comes the U2 coming in. And I mean, as soon as it breaks over the fence, they take after him. And I mean, I'm talking supercharged, whatever they got on the hood, they ain't playing. And they go racing down the runway to catch up. So right before the U2 touches down, each one to go up there, and they'll put the pogos up underneath the wingtips so it can actually land. Pretty cool sight to see, man. Later all got to get a meeting. Quite rude, in my opinion, that our office arranged a meeting in the middle of the stream. Well, tell the office that Cardboard Sim said they shall not do that again. I will send a formal disgruntled letter to not ever interrupt my stream. Have a good one, Seth. We catch up with you later, man. I'm on my Fishing Planet grind. I don't think I'm ever picking up Flight Sim 2024. I'll get back to 2020 soon. You gotta, hey, you missed it. I was talking about it. I think it was yesterday. I was talking about it, or the night before. I can't remember, one of the nights. I finally got 24 to work right, and it bit me. It bit me good, bunny. Bit me so good, I'm about to start rearranging things in the sim again. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I must say, I've got to see a lot of cool things in the 10 years that I was in. Trying to get some more out of this. How y'all boys doing? Y'all doing good? Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'm here.
All right. I still got you right off my nose there, Jose.
I'm really slowing down so you guys can catch up to me.
Oh man, I'm doing about 130 knots indicated and about 155 on the ground.
I'm 122 indicated and I'm ground 147.
Okay, it'll take a little bit. Shoot, we ain't really got much left for this flight. Ain't about another 40 minutes.
Yep.
If winds stay the same, it looks like it's going to be a crosswind anyway. So we could really take either or. Probably looks like the easiest way will probably do a 2.5. Oh man.
Yeah, the runway 25 is going to be the one.
2.5 it is. Let me see. Let me pull up weather down there, Belize. So as of now, current weather at destination, winds are 130 at 3. Visibility is clear. Clouds is few at 2,000. Ceiling is 12. Temperature is 23. Dew point is 20. Humidity 83. Altimeter 299.7. Well, as of now, runway 07 is in our favor. So probably going to be fog out there tonight. Yeah, it's pretty humid. Because right now, if we take 2.5, we'll be landing.
Yeah, because yeah, you're right, because the wind is coming from the southeast.
Yeah, so let's change that. 07 will be our approach. Dew point and temperature is close. Okay, cool. I'm learning something with the weather.
So it's 290.7 and QNH is gonna be, I believe, it's 10.15.
Yep, 1015. If dew point and temperature are the same, it's pretty much guaranteed to be fog. Yep, temperature is 23, dew point 20, humidity 83. That's why they put dew point in the weather. Now that makes sense. I honestly never knew that. See, you learn something every day. And that's something that I learned too, like I remember when I was in Guam, like it was humid on that island. And I mean, it was so, like the temperature was amazing. But like you'll literally wake up in the morning, and by the time you step outside and go downstairs, maybe have some coffee or, you know, whatever it is you do to get your day started, by the time you get back to your room, you are soaking. On my way. Oh, you in, Travis? Nice. Are you flying VATSIM? Because if you're in VATSIM, I'll see you. I'm not in VATSIM, but Navigraph and VATSIM has partnered up, so I can see what's going on the VATSIM network. Who's flying? Well, does it show me who's flying, or does it just shows me? Let me see if I press on a plane. Okay, so I don't know exactly who's flying what, but same route on VATSIM. Okay, so let me see. And I should be seeing you. I'm not seeing no plane on this flight plan. Maybe.
You might be able to see them on
as
well.
Wait a minute. Nope. I see you, Travis. Yep. I see you. You got a little bit of ways. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got you in my scope. Yeah, that's another cool feature. I've talked about it before, which is another good reason to have Navigraph. I don't know if little NavMap does this, but like I said, Navigraph has partnered with VATSIM now. So, I see you, Travis. I got you on my radar. I can see you on my nav map. You're crossing, you're just passing Trinidad de Cabrera. Did I say that right, Jose?
What?
Trinidad de Quebrada.
Oh, Trinidad Quebrada.
Okay. I don't have the fluidity like you do. I said it I said it the American way.
Yeah, you said it right, man. Don't worry about it.
I'll be trying to use the accents, you know, cause I respect the cultures, you know. So
You said it fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So Travis is November 556 Papa Quebec. Try and get an Aussie to speak Spanish. Oh man. Oh, Glenn, you gotta get Seth to do it on the next stream. I will literally not go to sleep to hear him do that. Oh man, that would be hilarious. Even G-Man. The first
quesadilla.
The first time ordering a quesadilla when I first came to the States, I was saying like quesadilla. Hey, I think when I first I think I used to say quesadilla too. A quesadilla. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that though. What is a quesadilla?
That's another thing that I always hear. Instead you guys said tortilla, like tortilla. They always says like a tortilla or tortilla.
A tortilla? Was it a reptile? Yes. A reptile Mexican dish? Like what?
I heard one guy in it was a buffet. We went to the buffet on the hometown buffet, and he was asking for tortillas, but he was saying tortillas. Please give me a tortilla.
What is a tortilla? Well, you know the American language is a mixed breed
of everything.
Yeah, that's why our language is so jacked up now. That's why don't nobody know how to spell half the words that's in our dictionary, because none of it makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Why do we have all these words with these silent letters? What's the purpose? Jalapenos, jalapenos.
It's like the words here in Mexico or in Spanish when you talk to like with the CH. It's not like you use, well, it sounds crazy, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Jalapenos.
Bombasso says, I heard Japaneros.
You know how you say Jesus? His name's
Jesus.
Yeah.
When you know Jesus or Jesus, you just call him Chuy.
Silent in US, but not UK, and vice versa. But why, Glenn? Like this, y'all don't have. Nobody else in the world has these problems with their language. Now, I will say though, I will say this. After visiting a few African countries and looking at, and especially the countries where some of the native tongue uses clicks, when you look at their language and like how they go about spelling things and then how they pronounce it, I don't feel so bad about American English anymore. Because when you have an exclamation point at the beginning of your name, and then it'd be like exclamation WASQ, I don't know, something crazy. But the exclamation determines the sound of the click that you use. And I learned a lot of this stuff because the mother of my 2 kids over in Germany, she's from Namibia, and her native tongue is Damara. So it was amazing to sit there and listen, hear her talk to her friends and family in that language, and then when she would write it out or she would be texting, and I'm like, what is all of that? So I guess for the most part everybody has their crazy. I still don't think it's as crazy as America though, because we have too much going on. I thought aluminum in the US was some strange metal, and took until my 20s to realize it's the same thing as her, just pronounced completely different.
Oh yeah, the Brits, they say aluminum. Kind of weird.
Aluminum?
Yeah, they say like aluminium, or it's a
Aluminum.
yeah, it's some
Aluminio.
yeah, some crazy stuff. Like it's where the height of the word they speak is different. Same with cilantro. I thought it was some exotic herb, and then it turned out to be coriander. We will say aluminum, like a Bundy, Al Bundy. Aluminium. Wow.
Cilantro en perejil.
Well, the Brits are funny, man. I tell you what, I enjoyed hanging out with them.
We speak 2 languages, good Spanish and bad Spanish, and pretty much the bad Spanish is with all the bad words.
Well, and I've heard that. So I had a buddy of mine who was Puerto Rican, right? And of course he spoke fluent Spanish. So he decided to go and take the test so that he can become, he can get certified as bilingual. But he failed it because with any language in any country, you have the proper way of speaking, and then you have the slang, which pretty much nobody really speaks proper English, or proper anything, where you slang most of your language. So he ended up failing the test, which was mind-boggling me. But then I guess it makes sense because nobody really talks it. It's just like in Germany. Like when I got to Germany, I was so hyped to learn the German language and the culture and this and that. So when I would step into stores, I would practice the basic phrases, and I would go and step in, and they would just look at me and they would smile, and then they'll speak to me in English, and they was like, you did a good job, we appreciate it, but I'll be honest with you, just stick to saying English because we don't really talk like that.
Yeah, actually my father is from Madrid, Spain, and he speak a lot way different than the Mexican Spanish.
Well, Spanish has everybody has their own way of speaking Spanish depending on where you're at.
Even here in Mexico, here in the north, you use some words, and if you go south, it's way different too, man. Even on the coast, it's a lot more different.
It's like that in Germany. If you're in the southern part of Germany, they speak German a certain way, but if you go to the north, it's different. So we are halfway between Brits and US. We have both the US and UK words, so we understand both. So it's hard for me to know which one is which when I go to the 2 countries. Lift versus elevator. We use both here and interchangeably, but not true in the UK and US. Or join the line or join the queue. We use both, but US use line, UK uses queue. Yeah, the queue has a weird way of well, I won't say weird. It's just the culture. I actually get a kick out of it. There's a lady, or there's these girls on Facebook. I've seen the video a few times where they will ask the girl how to pronounce something and how they pronounce it versus how, you know, we would pronounce it in the US. It's funny. It's real funny how, you know, English being the international language, right? But yet, depending on where you're at, words are used differently, or where words are placed within the sentence. I mean, that's just something as simple as, depending on where you're at in the States, determines how you call a soda. You know, you go to one side of the States, we call it a soda. You go to another one, it's a Coke. But, like, if somebody from where they're from calls a soda a Coke, and then you come to where I live and say, you know, if I'm a bartender or I'm at a restaurant, I say, you know, what would you like to drink? And you say a Coke, I'm gonna bring you a Coke because that's what you said. But you can't get mad when you say, oh no, I wanted this type of soda. Well, then you should have said that. You said a Coke. Or you got pops. So let me see, Glenn says we say soft drink or soda. Yeah, soda. It's a soda.
Yeah, I've heard people here say pop.
You know, and then if you smoke cigarettes,
Yeah, we call them refresco, and here in the north is soda, or way back in the south is chesco.
yeah, see, it all depends on where you're at.
Here they also be called the F word.
Yeah, right. So you have cigarettes, you have squares, or you have, you know, the F word. I've heard that phrase used. I remember the first time somebody said, "Hey, let me get a," I was like, "What? Wait a minute. What are you on about?" Or in the
Yeah, my grandmother told me about that.
yeah, exactly. There's different names for that. So it's crazy. It's almost as if like you got to be careful and be mindful, because some people could take offense depending on what you say. But that's the world that we live in too, and I don't like it. Like, when did the world get soft? You gotta tippy toe around everything you say and do because somebody might be offended. And I'm gonna say this just because I stand on what I feel like. There's one thing for things to be offensive, and then there's another thing for you to just be a crybaby, right? I mean, it's not for me to side. Let me go ahead and put that out there before I mess around and get canceled or something. It's not for me to decide what's offensive to somebody and what's not. I understand that concept, but to the point where, like, you really don't know what to say, how to approach a person. You don't know what to say to a person because you just don't know, right? And it's like, how do these people like you wouldn't have been able to exist in the 80s, the 90s, the, you know, even back into the 70s and 60s. Like, man, what? Grow some hair. Or take some hair off your head and and sew it in the other plate. Like, come on, man. It's really not that serious. You can't get mad at a person that they didn't know. You know?
There's so much more road rage nowadays.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It's crazy. But then what makes that even worse is nobody uses the turn signal no more.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Like, it just became a universal, I could care less about a turn signal. I'm not going to let you know that I'm about to hit the brakes and I'm about to turn. I'm just going to hit the brakes on you. And then look at you crazy when you ride up on my rear bumper. It'd have been nice to know that you was about to turn.
Just like that Family Guy meme. Good luck, everybody else.
Right. My issue is if you misgender a stranger, you can get yelled at. But ironically, I find most of my trans friends and very easy going to the first time it happens is usually the allies that get upset. Yeah. Okay, Glenn. So I've had friends in that community since like middle school, you know, and never once. I mean, it was even talk about jokes. Like the jokes that we used to say back then. Oh man, it'd probably be felonies right now if we were to say those things now. But that's my point. Like, how can I get in trouble if I'm walking up to a door and you step out and I call you?
Okay, Glenn, you're saying everybody's using the turn signal in Australia and no one using it in the US? You should see here in Mexico, nobody even has a turn signal.
Yep. Lord have mercy. Let me get back to what I'm saying real quick. Y'all, that's funny. If I'm approaching somebody and they look at me and I look at them, I say, "How are you doing today, sir?" Being very respectful, because what my eyes see is what it perceives, and what it perceives is that you are a dude. Right? How can the cops be called on me because I didn't know that you decided to wake up one day and call yourself something else? I don't know that. So now, you know, I don't even say that anymore. I just say, "Hey, how you doing?" Which is against my principles because, you know, I'm a very polite person. You know, I give everybody the same respect that is given to me. You know, I grew up saying sir, ma'am, and you know, that's just my nature. So to be punished by trying to be respectful, you know? So I mean, I could get petty. You know, I'm the king of petty. I can call you way worse than what you call yourself. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's a cultural thing. Australia, everyone uses the turn signal. In the US, I struggle since no one used them. Roundabouts were a nightmare in the US due to no indicators. Everyone just has to come to a standstill. No turn signals. We say indicators. Turn signals. I follow. Don't be a dick. Someone asked me to call them a certain gender, I'll be happy to do that, but it goes both ways. Exactly. I mean, you just can't wild out the gate with something, you know? At least say, "Hey, I appreciate it, but I would prefer to be called this." Okay, cool. But you come out swinging, I promise you I'm gonna swing back. I ain't in the military no more. Things are different. I don't hold my tongue no more. So you talk to me crazy, I promise you, I'm gonna hurt more than your feelings.
I'll turn into Mike Tyson.
Man, people will push your buttons, man. People will push your buttons. Like I said, it's all good, you know. I don't sweat the small stuff no more. It's just, you know, things that I look at and just like, you know, what are we doing? What's the purpose of all this? Speaking of purpose, we need to be purposely descending. We about 30 miles.
Already beat you to it.
See, I tell you, I get to talking and forget where I'm at. And then I'll just look down like, oh snap.
Start to descend to 4,000.
Uh, 5,000 feet a minute descent rate. I'm probably gonna have to circle. We'll see. I think I can get down in time. I'm doing about 7 right now. Let's see. Why did my thing just go away? So according to Navigraph, at my speed, I should be descending at about 1,300 feet a minute. So I'm just gonna slow her up. That'll buy me some time. Looks like Jose is going to take the lead on this one tonight.
I'll try not to crash, man.
Well, I don't even think I'll get down fast enough to see you.
Well, if you want to go down fast, just turn left and go straight to, if there's a visual point, it's called Oliva or something like that. It's to the left. And you can lose speed and also height going that way, and then go to straight to Belize.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep my descent rate going right now. I'll probably just end up doing a long downwind, or I might just kind of cross over the airport and then kind of do a teardrop. How do you feel about the Navy getting Maverick and the Air Force getting Doug Masters? I mean, I don't think it really bothers me too much on that. I don't know. Really not I don't think I really gave it that much thought, to be honest with you. But now you got my brain turned. I'm gonna sleep on that, and I'll give you a more definite answer, Glenn. Where are looks like Travis, you're not too far from the water there. You're coming over the last little bit of mountainous terrain, I guess you can say, and then you're pretty much gonna be smooth sailing from that point. Yeah, I got my eye on you, Travis. I'll see you back there. Yeah, this world done turned crazy, man. No consideration for anybody else. Makes me sick to my stomach. But it's all good, cause I'ma still make it do what it do. Y'all know how I do. We keep it G over here. Enjoying the view here. Yeah, it's a nice view out here, Travis, for sure. All right, let's go heading mode. That is gorgeous. Flying the Caravan. Oh yeah, well you smoking then. You should, what you doing, about 180? 190? Somewhere around there? Caravans be moving. Alright. I'll tell you what. Where we got? We're 6 miles. I'm 4,000. Is that the airport over there? Let me see. That looks like the runway. Alright, I tell you what, autopilot's coming off. I'm gonna slip this thing on down. Stop playing with y'all. Alright, slip coming in. Alright, I got both of y'all in front of me here.
We going on runway 7?
Yes.
Yep. Alright. I think that's enough altitude right there. And roll it on out. There we go. Speed checks gear is coming down. Full prop and mix is in. Trim. First not the flaps. Lights are on. And we'll go ahead and make our turn in. Jose is on short final. I thought I just saw Sauce. You right behind. Oh yeah, okay, I see you. Alright, looks like Jose is down. Sauce is short final. Second notch flaps coming in. Let me slow her up.
500. Nice river coming over. A little slow.
My VS is 67. That was my best one yet.
Nice. Bounce. That was almost a butter. That was almost a butter. It wasn't, so I can't count it. I'll take it though. Let's see here. Oh, snap. We got a back taxi. Yep, we got a back taxi. I got a TBM parked out here by itself. And looks like a Pilatus as well. Wait, or is that Glenn? Glenn, you already on the ground? Is that you on the ground already? Is that just a... That's just an AI. Glenn, what did happen to you? You was with us and then you just... Did you stop flying? Ah, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn around, because if not, if one of y'all parked next to me on my left, you can be parked inside of this this TBM. It's not gonna look right. Let me get turned around here. Okay, that looks like a good spot there, Sauce. There's Jose floating again.
Hell yeah, technology.
Gotta love it. Trim wasn't set up properly, and helicopters are exhausting without decent trim. Oh Lord. Yeah, see that? That's rough. Well, it was still cool to fly with you, man. Is that what is? Yeah, I guess. Hey, Sauce, do you use map enhancement?
I use the what was it called? I don't remember. The Rex something.
You use Rex.
Rex simulations.
Okay.
I use their airport textures and their season thing.
Yeah, see, I use map enhancement. I use map enhancement. I use Rex, Accuseason, but that shouldn't have. Rex Accuseason has nothing to do with the terrain, and then I use the Orbix airport textures, but that's just a texture add-on. So I guess mapping, but then that's strange too, because if you're not using map enhancement and Jose's not using map enhancement, why is he floating? You're not.
Because I have the scenery.
Oh, you have add-on scenery downloaded right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. I gotta find a Cancun scenery for tomorrow. I'm gonna be working on that once I'm done streaming. I'll probably try to find one off of FlightSim.2. I don't think I'm really too much in the mood to really find, Orbix, because I'm gonna be spending play money with getting these gauges built. All right, so let's get this thing cleaned up, shall we? After landing checks, cowl flaps are open, flaps are up, transponder is on standby, avionics is off, electrical equipment is off. Mixture to idle. Magnetos is off, fuel selector is off, and lights are coming off. And that shall do it, my peoples. Cardboard crew, you are free to move about the cabin, exit the cabin safely, because it is cardboard, and we got to fly this thing some more. I really don't know much about Belize, so all I can say is be safe out there. Enjoy yourselves. Have a buddy with you at all times. Have everybody's phone numbers on speed dial, and we will report back to the aircraft tomorrow. We'll say 0245 Zulu for a 0300 departure to Cancun. So, if anybody have any questions, concerns about tonight, go ahead and speak now or forever hold your peace. Everybody knows how to contact me for anything. Don't hesitate. And yeah, enjoy yourselves. Let's see how far Travis is. Let me see. Let me look for him real quick. He should be over the waters now. I'm looking for you. Not quite seeing you. You disappeared off my scope here. Well, I don't know what happened. Wait, never mind. I found you. Yeah, you still got a little bit to go. So I think that's it. Anybody got anything to say? Anything? Any words of encouragement? If not, if y'all like this stream, hit that beautiful heart button down the bottom. Let me know you like the show we put on for you today. And we'll be rocking this thing out tomorrow.
Subscribe.
All that good stuff. Subscribe, share, let the whole sim community know what we doing over here. You're more than welcome to be a part of the flights. All you gotta do is just get loaded into Discord, and we'll start working things out from there. So this is Cardboard Sim, y'all. I'm gonna go grab me a bite to eat, and start working on some stuff in the background. I enjoyed you guys. Love the flight. We gonna keep rocking and rolling like we always do, fellas.
Awesome. I already sent you the link for Cancun.
Awesome. I'll be downloading that as soon as the stream is up. All right, y'all.
That's
Later, chat.
quality airport.
This is Cardboard Sim. We signing out.